screen here.
Check the split screen. Is the other camera running?
Very intriguing. Very nicely. I think yeah, it's really nice. Looks good, babe. Are you ready?
Anytime.
Ready. Oh, why does it say stop streaming? How did that happen?
Baby, did you live us?
I think I did. Good thing we have 2-minute
2-minute what?
before they start throwing people in. Okay. I think I allowed us at 2 p.m. So we're on for 2 minutes. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't think of a name for this one yet. That's what I'm working on. It almost looks like one of those images of what do they call this? Like a galaxy. The big things, you know? It looks like one of those. But it's funny how it's so easy to see stars and galaxies and universes in these cups. I think any type of rock, natural or earth-made substance, they just the details always just seem to reflect all of it. Well, what's going on, everyone? It's been a little while. We've been kind of working behind the scenes, Leela and myself, as we try to get the business side, everything behind the scenes work running. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to business, and I think what's difficult for us is that we have to. We don't even know what we don't know, and so we have to We have to think, you know, we need something to happen. We need something to do X, Y, or Z. And then we've got to figure out how to go and get that done. We have to go learn what it is that we need, you know, what we need to know. And that's probably with anything, but for artists to try to become entrepreneurs, which is seemingly necessary in today's world, it's a big, you know, it's a big task, because entrepreneurs, they, you know, have to do so many different things, and we were artists first. And so we're trying to
Figure it out.
figure it out.
Okay.
What'd you do, babe?
So, I put it as unlisted so that when I started it, I could go back and make it public. And then, I accidentally started it through OBS, so now it's unlisted, and that's why nobody's shown up yet.
Well, just list it.
Okay.
It's all the same.
They can still go back and watch it.
Yeah, it'll still be there.
Crazy.
As I was saying
Yes.
to myself, you know, it's things like that. You know, it's the little pieces that you don't quite have down yet, and then you go to, you know, to do something that you've done a dozen times,
Yeah.
and then you find out, oh, one little button, one little thing, and it doesn't work. So
Yeah, and often one little safeguard like gets in the way of the next thing.
yeah,
All right, there we go. We're public now.
now we're going. So, anyways, yes, as I was saying, we've been working behind the scenes, trying to get the majority of just a baseline of tasks. We feel like the camera setup is pretty much done. Being able to get the cameras on, get OBS running, get YouTube Live going, and just being present. But then, as y'all know, we just started our auction about a month ago. I think a little more than a month ago. We've just completed 34 auctions, and we're very excited about that. We've had a lot of success with people seeing our posts and being able to make their way to our site and our website and find pieces that they like and put some bids on it. Yeah, it's been very, very rewarding for the first time to feel like the business is moving forward, and and at least just rolling forward. And so we've got a long way to go.
Be yourself, be unique. Said hi.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome in. But yeah, so we're just now getting going, and we're excited to have the auction running. We're a month in, and we're gonna keep that going and keep it moving. And our biggest task right now, our biggest hurdle, is trying to figure out how to get our studio back running. I feel like the studio's been turned off for so long that I don't know what it's going to take to get it started while live streaming. How to do that? So we don't know. And right now we're stuck at a task for mixing glazes. So I've got a lot of greenware that can get loaded for bisque, and I've got bisqueware that's been pulled out and waiting to be glazed to get some more cups going. But one of my least favorite tasks is mixing glazes, and it's just been one of those things that it's the albatross over my head, and I just don't know how to incorporate the tasks from the other studio in here. So anyways, we're working on those things, trying to get moving without dragging that on. We're just really excited to have the stream at a comfortable place and to have the auction now up, so you can go by the site, find pieces, and if you see something you like, you can throw a bid on it, and a lot of people are very happy to take these home. These here are some of the new ones that are up. I think this one is going to be coming up in a few days. But we have, right now, we're able to sustain about 2 cups a day. So we can auction off about 2 cups a day.
Hold on one second. Could you show that again?
Oh, the 2. So this one is, I think, coming up in a day or two. This will end. And then this one here, this little sake cup. So yeah, right now we have. It takes a lot of effort to photograph and video each piece, and to upload it, get the size, the volume, get everything in there that you might need to know, and so yeah, we're just down to creating processes and getting them. Get that the red. But it's like we have to create a process and then figure out how to implement it and to make it as easy as possible. So yeah, learning how to be entrepreneurs, no fun, but we love what we do, and if you want to do what you love, you have to figure out how to monetize it, and that's where we're at. Monetizing and sharing. What's next? Anybody got any questions? How's everybody been? Today we just got a second chat monitor. We found an old monitor in the garage, and then we found an unused HDMI cable. It's really fun when you have a need, and then all of a sudden you find the parts and pieces. But we have a secondary chat monitor, so that will help us to be able to maintain a live feed for responses. One of the things that got me into this idea of the live stream, and not necessarily doing it in a way of just staying connected, but just opening the doors up and being present, is that movie Valorian. I don't know if any of y'all have seen it, but in Valorian there's a scene where they're in the desert and it's a shopping center, and the tourists arrive off on buses, and then they hand them VR headsets, and when they put them on, they enter this kind of like a bazaar that's got like 30 million stores, and you can go anywhere and everywhere and shop. And I was thinking about that bazaar, and it would be just like this, where if I had a camera at my door and I open up my door and I go live, that camera would be the portal into the bazaar, where anyone who puts on a VR or jumps on YouTube in this day, then you could be present in the store. And so I took that, and I thought that would be the easiest way to be present online, to share work in a very real, authentic way, and then people can come and interact in real time. And so all of this was just thinking of, I don't have time to edit. There's so many artists out there, and editing seems to be I don't want to say the new art, but the art of editing is taking precedent over a lot of the other forms. And even if you do a traditional craft or work with a material, you have to also edit. And I've spent so much time editing over the last number of years. I just got to this place where I'm like, I don't want to watch my life over, right? Like, I don't want to set up cameras, record what I do, and then have to sit and watch it. And when you're editing, you have to sometimes watch it back multiple times. And I've spent countless hours editing footage, and I just got to the place where I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it anymore. And so this has been a big step to go live. It's taken a lot of a lot of different equipment. It's a different approach, but in the end, I think that it's going to be good.
Pierre Nelson says hi.
Kiera?
Pierre.
Pierre, what's up, Pierre? Welcome. So yeah, we turn on these cameras and we want to go live in order to try to build a virtual studio environment where, as often as we show up to work, we turn the cameras on and we're present. It's not so much to be entertaining as much as it is just to be here. And if you need a piece of pottery, if you want to see what's going on, if you want to watch us, throwing, trimming, maybe fire in the kiln, then this is where we'll be doing it. So anyways, that's what I got to say. And these are some of our cups. Let's see, let's show this one. This is about 2.5 ounces, a little larger than 2.5 ounces. This is a sipper. I make cups with personality. I've created a system where every cup is thrown with a different form or a variety of forms and shapes. And then when I trim the foot with different trimming styles, typically based off of the form of the cup. And then when I glaze, I use about 3 to 4 different glazes. I should just say up to 4 glazes. And this has a really pretty gold foot. It's like a shimmering gold foot. And then the chrome green is just really vibrant. But yeah, so what I've done is I take the process to make a piece of pottery. I add variation within every step so that when you get to the end, every piece looks different. And here's a great example. This is our first pair that I have scheduled to go into the auction. And so here you can tell they were right next to each other in the glazing when I was glazing. Even that is a very systematic approach that creates variation. But this one is slightly different. You can tell there's one other glaze on here that gives it a little bit more of a muted top side. But all in all, they look very similar, and so I thought I would add them as a pair. But even the forms are different, the feet are different, and so those two cups are going into the auction probably not this week, but next week. Another thing that we've added is a condenser mic. I still don't have a stand for it. I'm trying to find the cast iron base for my mic stand. Leela thinks I threw it away, and I couldn't imagine myself throwing it away. So I'm holding out, hoping that it turns up rather than picking up a new one. But we've added a condenser mic so that we can try to get some better audio in here, but then also it'll pick up the guitar where these little lav mics they don't usually pick up the guitar very well. So if we get in here sharing some tunes. Leela, you are blowing up the chat room.
Yeah, I am. Working on my automatic prompts.
Is it working?
Mm-hmm.
How's it work?
It's helpful because there's a character limit.
Mm-hmm.
So when I put in the first character text, it was too much. So then I shortened it, and then I realized, well, I could put the rest of it into more chats. So that's what I did.
Mm-hmm. Have you tried a time stamp yet?
No, that would be a good thing to do. We can check that out right now.
Right now I'm in the process of naming them. I need to name this one. I have not come up with a name yet for this one. Anybody got an idea? It's got a squatty form.
Give me a second.
Leela lost me.
Here we go.
And we're back. But we're looking to name this one. It's got like a squatty type form. It's a reddish brown glaze, a really deep, beautiful red, and it's got these streaks coming down through it, and they're very pointed. I really like how that's pointed. It almost looks like tendrils or something. The inside has a lot of shape to it, and then different pools of glaze that move around those shapes.
Oh, that is beautiful inside.
But I've yet to think of a name.
Let me switch back to OBS and show you.
Where the line is.
Yeah. I'm good with it. It's like right at your microphone.
You push something.
Oh.
Right at what microphone? Oh.
What is wrong with that? I guess it's at the height of your microphone. A little above it.
Oh, my microphone.
Yeah. It's not a serious delay.
Well, I don't really worried about me. I'm more worried, like, can we get it to sit? Move it like right to the top of the text.
There, that's better. Move it right to the top of the text.
Right. Put it like right at the top of the feed.
Okay. Let's try that. Okay. I would say that's about 3 inches. Okay. And then after that we can try timestamps. So be ready for a new topic.
We could show the cups that we are auctioning tonight.
Alright.
Is it right river bark and Irish skirt? Oh.
Give me a second.
John.
John? Okay, here's how it is now. A little higher.
Yeah, just a little bit more breath. Looking good.
Thanks everybody for hanging with us on this.
Yeah, thank y'all for being here. We're moving through a lot of growth. We're kind of in a, what do you call it, a soft opening phase. We'll probably be here for a few months. A few months?
Phase.
Yeah, more of an experiment phase. So we're going to be, we're hopefully going to be starting to go live a lot. And every day just being here, being present, building this up and learning how.
What do you think about that? Is it above the comments?
Yeah.
It's good enough? It's at the right spot. Okay. Now you're on a split screen. Alright, let's figure out how to
And
time
so that means if I were to show a pot, yeah, really, it's hard to see through the words. So the text seems to be in the way. On the split screen, if we want to share work, we could bring that bar up just a little bit.
on the split screen. So I would need to
You have to move the bar up and then adjust.
move this bar up.
Yeah, and then adjust the frame at
About
the,
that far.
yeah. Yeah, that should be good. And then click the top. Click.
The top? Oh, move it up.
Actually, just shrink it.
Here.
Yeah.
Do I need to press a button?
No. All right. Yeah, that's good. You can just center it up if you want. And then you can make the other screen larger. Welcome in, everyone. We're Potters building a live stream.
Am I making it bigger?
You can make it bigger.
Like that? Or should I press a button?
Nope, that's fine. Just bring it all the way up to the behind the bar.
Oh, behind the bar?
That's good. Let's see.
How's that?
Transition.
I did. I made it bigger, but maybe there. How's that? It's funny because the inside of that does look like the Book of Kells. It's very Irish. The Book of Kells is that illuminated.
All right, here's the phone. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
I mean, we could make myself even smaller because really, like, you don't really need to see me. Like, for the most part, you could just have even just like a little talking head bubble. Like, we could go so far as to put that in a talking head bubble.
And even if we put you there,
Yeah, and then just make it smaller. Oh, this goes on the other table.
so what key do I hold it down to make it smaller? Or to move
You
the
just
thing.
drag. It'll.
Oh.
No, you don't have to push anything.
Well, I don't want to make you small, or you think it's fine?
Yeah, you just keep.
Okay.
Yeah. The information will still be there.
Like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Give me a second to let it catch up. Yeah, I think so. You want to see?
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe I should move it over a little bit.
Move it over.
Or you think so it's centered, or you think that's fine? Or it's
You mean me or the cup?
the cup? Oh,
Oh, well, that's just me not placing it right.
okay.
I gotta stay. Oh, yeah. Bring that to the center because then I know that if I stay in the middle of the screen.
Okay. That makes sense. Look at us. Logic. Why don't you hold up Irish skirt in the middle? What you think is the middle.
That is the middle.
Okay. How's that?
I like it. What do y'all think? This
Look
one
at
is
this.
called
I think it looks good.
Irish Skirt. This is a sake cup that matches my shirt
And rhymes.
and rhymes.
Okay, so I was thinking about going to see my family and figuring out, maybe we'll take some moments to figure out the timestamps first, and then I'll head out.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Mm-hmm.
And then come back for dinner.
I guess what I could do is get set up for throwing. Try to go throw some cups. I know that my screen is not going to reach.
It's nice that we've got a new setup with this new table positioning.
Yeah, I don't like it. It would have been easier to just get lights.
Do you want me to turn on the lights here?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't need those.
Alright. you want to talk about the new cups?
You mean for the timestamps?
Yeah. Okay, what I see is start break, create highlight video, add a stream marker, share. I could share the live, that's interesting. What happens? I could like drop it in Facebook.
I think it'd be easier to know that we were going to. I think what I need is a silent fidget. I need a silent fidget so that I can like. Oh my God, where you're going?
Interesting.
With my paper clip. I don't need a fidget. I just need. It's okay. So it's like being a truck driver.
Oh yeah? Tell me about that.
Because even though I'm relaxed, sitting in a chair, you're having to watch the road, and you're having to always be mindful of it. And so it seems like going live would be a very, nonchalant activity. But in the end, your mind being always focused or needing to be focused to be present there, that's quite a job, mind job. So, yeah, it'd be like being a truck driver, just sitting there, always staring at the road, being mindful.
I think that worked right there. I'll put another stream marker. I think that was a good clip.
What?
Your metaphor of going live with being a truck driver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, makes sense after a while. After a couple of hours, you're so tired. Too. But maybe that's any job.
Yeah, you yawn and then I yawn.
It happens. Things are like that. I say if we set you up with the wheel that we start a new stream.
You think so?
Yeah. Because currently we're down to one concurrent viewer.
Yeah. But if we transitioned into wheel throwing, and then let's say in 10 minutes they throw some more in.
Yeah.
And then that has a positive
Oh, like see the 10-minute
thing.
effect?
Then we could see what happens. See how it just keeps dropping. So in 10 minutes, maybe they'll throw some more people in. So if that happens, and I'm then wheel throwing, then we'll see if it spikes. That could be good for our algorithm if we're planning on creating an environment where we do nothing for hours and then start doing something.
We can see if it happens.
If all of a sudden, like it goes, hey, there's people that really like this, but whatever they're doing, they only do it every now and again. So then they got to realize, like, okay, we just need to keep throwing people in there every few minutes.
Yeah.
So,
Ooh,
all right.
What happened here? Ooh, I was actually able to navigate to community moderation from OBS. Interesting.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start getting the wheel set up.
Okay.
And then once we get the wheel set up and throwing, then you can turn off the chat.
But you know what? It bumped me. it didn't bump me off. It opened a new window. Okay, say that again. What'd you say?
So I'll start setting up the wheel,
Okay.
and
You want me to move the cameras?
you can. Well, that's what I was gonna do.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then once we're all set up, we'll keep the stream going, and then you can shut the chat off.
Okay.
And then I'll throw for however long, and you can go. And then when I'm done, I'll clean up.
Okay. That'll work.
And tomorrow,
We can try to make those posts. And what were you gonna say about tomorrow?
well, I was gonna say tomorrow we could ask people if they think that we could do a poll that says, should we have a buy now button? Do you think we should poll the public? But then I feel like we should share why, like what we have concluded with why we do or don't, or why we should or shouldn't. Okay, so go to the main camera, and I'm going to detach this camera, and we'll move it first. The other main.
Go to this main camera?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to unplug this one.
Oh, look, it froze it. Froze.
Yeah, it leaves the last image.
Nice.
Alright, I'm going to take this.
I'm gonna go ahead and transition because it's pretty. We can see you and it's pretty, Cups. I will go from this because I kind of don't remember.
Alright. This will be our first time. Oops, I picked the wrong one. With that. Cable management has gotten out of hand.
Would be so much worse though if we had shorter cables.
That's right. You know, worth problems.
Yeah.
Alright, see if you can reactivate that camera.
Okay. Give me a second. Yeah. Look at that.
Look at that. Alright, now this one. I'm going to unplug this one.
using the camera, but okay. Mic is on.
Mic check, mic check. All right, how's that look?
It's looking good. I'm gonna fix the top camera slide. Okay, now you can feel free to talk to the camera.
Hello, camera.
You know what's interesting is 2 people did join, so you could welcome new friends.
Hello, peeps. I've got 2 cameras here, so I tend to look at the closest one that is not looking at me. Welcome in. If you got questions, oh wait, did you shut off the?
I'm about to, so I'm working on it right now.
All right. Since I don't have a monitor to watch chats, and Leela is dipping out, then we're going to shut the chat off.
All right. Comments are off. It's looking good. Yeah, and people are coming in and out.
That doesn't look, you might need to center it higher up. Oh wait, let's see if I can. Nope. What are you working on?
Just got a message here. Where do you want me to center it? Sorry.
The wheel one's out of
The picture.
picture.
Can I take it?
on. Oops. That's nice.
Okay, so I just need to keep it lower than that.
Well,
All right.
yeah, and the hump will go down too.
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
Cool.
Very nice. All right, well, I'll throw these few pieces and go from there.
All right. I'm actually gonna call him before I go over because I don't have stuff to do. He might not even be there.
Alright.
I don't think it's gonna work out for me to hang out with him today.
Okay.
Which is fine. How are you doing here?
Seems to be going smooth.
Good. Camera looks good. Let me check the phone. Oh, that's interesting. Did you fold it down because you wanted to eliminate that clay?
No, I just didn't want to hang on.
That one looks almost exactly the same size as that lemon cup,
Well, it doesn't.
volume wise, yeah.
Where it's at?
Yeah.
Should I make a few larger ones just so we can see?
Don't you think? They probably have the same volume.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe so.
Oh, actually, maybe that's a little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Is that an air bubble?
Mm-mm. That's a hole in the wall. Shut it.
Shut the stream off?
No, I shut the hole in the wall.
Oh, you shut the hole in the wall. Awesome.
Yeah, this clay has hardly any elasticity.
Yikes.
I'm gonna wedge all this. Tactile. This is why I chose to work with clay. Right here. Out of every medium out there. Okay, see, this is when I put myself in a hole that I dig myself out of. Out of most materials out there, clay is one of the most tactile, most receptive, most responsive, most recording material. It'll take a fingerprint. You can squish it, you can reuse it. But glass cuts you when it's cold, it burns you when it's hot. Iron and metal, when it's malleable, it's hot. It'll burn you, and the tools will burn you if you touch them wrong. And wood is just sharp tools, knives, chisels, chainsaws. But clay is just squishy. It's squishy. It's like, who doesn't like squishy? Squishy that is. I can do pottery in my pajamas. I don't have to put on a schmuck or protective boots. I can wear open-toed anything. Alright, I think we're getting there. Now this is more elastic, but only because there's more hydration in between the particles, because I've just added all this wet clay to it and then remashed it homogeneously. So I think technically that doesn't really add to the plasticity of the clay that makes it stretch. It just has more hydration, which makes you think that it's more hydrated. But nonetheless, we gotta be super sensitive because this clay is super sensitive. Just like there's people out there that are super sensitive, and you gotta be really delicate around them. Because you don't want to hurt them. Damn. I was a little rough with that move. It doesn't want to. Okay. All right, we are done. Thank y'all so much for being here. I need to do anything before I clean up. What about it?
Stop streaming.
Stop stream. Anybody here? Anybody has a question?